Hi, I'm corieburck and I'm your local Yakima Realtor, and I am on a mission here today to simplify my life, achieve financial independence and financial freedom. And today we're going to talk about 5 ways to automate something in your life and make it easier. Now, these are things that typically take a little bit of setup time up front, but they save you time month over month, year over year. So definitely worth doing. The more you can automate tasks in your life, physical or mental, the more things that are taken off your plate, so that way you can prioritize things that you really care about, or even more time to rest, which we all need. Most tasks that can be automated are things like admin tasks. They do need to be done, but they do not need to be done by you. So dive into 5 things you can automate in your life. Automatic bill pay. Automatic bill pay for every possible bill in your life will save you so much time, so much mental energy, and trying to manage all of your due dates in your household. And everything can really be a juggling act, so you need to do everything you can to eliminate as much of that as possible. The impact of missing a due date can also be really disastrous on your credit score. As long as you know you have the money in your account by a certain date, go ahead and set up auto pay. You will thank yourself for it. Number 2 is automated savings transfers. Paying yourself first every month and automating that is one of the best ways to make sure that you make it happen. Most of the time, you won't even miss the money. I personally have automated transfers set up to put some money in my emergency fund and some money in my retirement account every single month. It's a great way to make sure that those things are happening. And if they're happening in an automated way, you won't maybe put it towards another priority or maybe put it towards something else. So I really highly encourage you to make this an automated part of your savings process, because then you won't even feel it. Groceries is number 3. Now, obviously you can't do this like fully automated. You can't just on your phone say everything that you want and then it's all delivered to your house and put away, but you can get pretty close. So once a week, I actually do a Fred Meyer grocery pickup order. I do it on Fridays because it's 4 times the fuel rewards. Fun fact, if you didn't already know that, for Fred Meyer and Kroger. It's 4 times the fuel rewards. I have the app on my phone all week long. I'm adding things to the grocery list all week long. Before I submit for Friday, I go ahead and audit that, make sure it's in budget, make sure I'm not letting any cravings that I had when I added something to the grocery list speak for me. And then I will schedule it to happen at a time where I'm already going to be out running errands on Friday. And it's always a habit stack. So I always also clean out my car, fill up my gas tank, wipe down my car, and get the groceries like all in one sequence. I'm wiping down my dash and everything while I'm waiting for the grocery pickup to come out. I am putting garbage in the trash can while I'm getting gas. I'm getting gas there at the Fred Meyer that I'm getting my grocery pickup at. And sometimes I'll even do the car wash on the way in. And so it's a great way to habit stack. I know that it's coming and it's almost completely automated. I just have to bring it home. My husband's home on Fridays, which is also nice. So I bring it home, we put the groceries away as a team, and it gets done pretty quickly. Now, I do also do Costco. Costco, again, it can't be fully automated, but I only do Costco like once a quarter. So what I do for Costco is I do an Instacart order. I love Instacart, it's great. It is kind of expensive, and I do know that, but I can guarantee you, I know myself, and I know if I'm going into a Costco, I'm gonna spend a heck of a lot more than whatever surcharge I get for using Instacart. So I use Instacart. Again, I'm only doing this like once a quarter. They bring it to me. I just gotta bring it in and put it away, which we all know is hard enough by itself, let alone going to the actual store. So again, it's not fully automated, but it's a way I automate a pretty good amount. I definitely eliminate at least an hour a week of shopping time. Number 4 is any social media calendars for a business. So one of the things that can be a real time suck in a lot of businesses is marketing and social media. It can be really easy to go, oh yeah, I need to do this every day. I need to do these different things every day. All of a sudden you get a lot of time suck. And now there's certain things that you can't automate, but you can automate a lot of content. So I highly encourage you to automate what you can, what's reasonable to automate using their calendar scheduling tool, and schedule as much as you can in advance. Like things like holiday posts and things like that, you can do well in advance. Things like I have listings, I'm a realtor, so I'm posting my active listings well in advance. So like every Monday I take a little time block for that. So instead of you having time blocks all the time to do these things, you're batching them as much as possible, and that'll help lessen the total amount of time, because it takes time to get in and out of a time block, right? It takes time to navigate that time block. And if you're adding more of them all the time, you will end up in a time suck. So automate what you can with social media in your business. Number 5 is Google Calendar. I automate as much in my life by keeping my Google Calendar very up to date and very accurate. I have my own personal calendar, and then I have my household calendar, and it's color coded for certain things. So like green is usually a money-making activity in my business. Things like yellow are usually like workout activities, physical time blocks, like I'm gonna go on a walk with my husband. It's a medical appointment. It's something like a physical thing. Purple is just like an appointment for myself. Like I'm gonna go have lunch with a friend. And then I have my household calendar that me and my husband have, and we both maintain with things like our schedules, our availability, trips, anything like that. We both have a lot of hobbies that take us out of the house pretty frequently. And if we just relied on our communication, that would be really, really tough. And I love a Google Calendar because you can share it with the important people in your life. And one, for me, Realtor safety. I want people to know where I was supposed to be if anything, God forbid, ever should go wrong. I want my husband to be able to look at the calendar and go, oh, she should have been here at this time. She didn't make it there. Where was she coming from? I want him to have the ability to see that. And the other things that I really like about it is my husband doesn't need to have a verbal conversation with me to check and see if we already have plans. So if he has somebody who's like, hey, are you guys busy? Do you guys want to do something? He can look in the calendar and he can make that decision himself. It eliminates a lot of mental load on me. I hear a lot of women say, my husband is always checking with me for everything. He's, checking with me when our doctor appointments are, and, when things are, when our trips are, and they're asking again and again and again. And I always say, like, well, do you have a shared calendar? A shared calendar would eliminate most of that, right? Just having it in there so they can look at it. They can completely bypass the middleman, look at the calendar, get the answer to their question. You don't even need to be bothered, right? Now, that does come with the caveat that everybody actually needs to use that, but it's easy to train people to do is, hey, did you look at the calendar? Hey, did you look at the calendar? Where could you go to find that information? So you can train people to get that, and it's a really great way to help manage your household and eliminate some mental load that could easily fall in your lap. So that's it. Those are 5 things that I automate in my life to make it a little bit simpler. Go ahead and tell me down in the comments down below, what is something that you automate in your life to make it a little bit simpler? Thank you so much. Have a great day. And if you're looking to buy or sell in the Yakima area, please email me at corieburck@gmail.com. Thank you so much.